Aaron Rodgers comes out and pretty much, or no, reports come out from Adam Schefter saying that Aaron Rodgers wants out of Green Bay. He doesn't like what Green Bay is in the draft, and he doesn't like the fact that Green Bay. I think he asked for more money as like put your faith in me, or I want some security, and I guess they scoffed at it or bucked at it, and he pretty much said he doesn't want to return. Here's the thing, man. I understand that the NFL is about the shield, but you have to be realistic about who you are as an organization. If it wasn't for Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay, who calls themselves the city of champions, wouldn't be. They had long history. Like, they've had long droughts before. Now, of course, they did win before Brett Favre, but let me not even just go back in the past. Let's just talk about Aaron Rodgers' tenure. A lot of people think that Aaron Rodgers, as far as talent, is arguably one of the greatest, if not the greatest quarterback as far as talent and arm and thrower of the football. Greatest quarterback to ever play. And we've already established that in the NFL is different from the NBA. It's different from the NBA in the sense that one player can really win you a championship. Let me say this. One player can change your. Let me not say win a championship. One player can change your fortunes. A LeBron James can take you from the bottom to NBA Finals, i.e. Cleveland. Steph Curry can take you from worst offense in league history to a top 15 offense. It doesn't work in the NFL because you need help. As great as Tom Brady is, Tom Brady wouldn't be anything without his wide receivers, without the coaching staff that he's had in New England and now in Tampa Bay. Drew Brees wouldn't be as good if he didn't have wide receivers like Michael or Colston, like Michael Thomas, running backs like Alvin Kamara. These players need help. Peyton Manning, Reggie Wayne. When we look at the history and present of Green Bay has like a philosophy, as far as they're going to be really conservative when it comes to trades, when it comes to draft picks, and that's not going to work in today's game. Especially, yes, I understand you have Devontae Adams, but when you have opportunities to get wide receivers like an Antonio Brown, when you have opportunities to get wide receivers like Julio Jones, who is apparently on the market now, when you have opportunity to get top wide receivers and you don't even go after them, when you have the ability to go out and get top tight ends or top catching tight ends, or you give away tight ends that your quarterback and Aaron Rodgers loved, that's going to look a type of way. When you trade up in the draft, a draft, by the way, last year that was wide receiver heavy. Even if you didn't get a wide receiver the first round, there were talent upon talented wide receivers. Hell, Justin Jeffries was a rookie last year. Henry Ruggs was a rookie. There were so many wide receivers. Hell, not even just last year. You could have got DK Metcalf. There were multiple wide receivers you could have gotten to help Aaron Rodgers, and you didn't. You could have addressed the offensive line, but you didn't. You trade up to get Jordan Love, a quarterback that reports came out quickly after training camp started saying he was not even good enough to be a third stringer. And this is coming off of a 13-3 year when people feel all you really needed was maybe another wide receiver, maybe another edge rush, like maybe you needed just a fine tweak, and you get a quarterback, someone that could not help you at all in the immediate. And then we go back to this draft, or then we get to this draft, where, oh no, let me actually say, yes, you trade up to get Jordan Love. They did not draft a wide receiver at all last draft. And then your first overall pick in this year's draft, you still had Elijah Wood. You still had Terrence Williams out of I think it's Ole Miss. Hell, you could have went small and went Rondé Moore. You go Eric Stokes, a cornerback out of Georgia. There's only so much that you can show somebody. I understand that this isn't the NBA and like one player can't dictate what you do. But there's only so much that you can take. And I understand that you have Aaron Rodgers, and I kind of understand what Green Bay is thinking. Green Bay is thinking you're the great Aaron Rodgers. You don't need much to get it done. But if I'm Aaron Rodgers, why would I want to try to do this on my own? In fact, I've tried to do it on my own, and it hasn't worked. And you've seen that it hasn't worked, so why are we continuing to do this? It doesn't make sense, man. It doesn't make sense because it just doesn't make sense. If I was Aaron Rodgers, I'd be pissed, bro. In fact, he is pissed because he said he doesn't want to come back. Now, I know a lot of people saying, he's gotten to NFC championships, and there was some games that, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that Aaron Rodgers is perfect. But what I'm saying is you need to help him the best way that you can help him, or it's not what's going to how like what do you exactly expect someone to do if you continuously you see that you need help in certain areas and you don't even it's not the fact that like he's just asking for it's not like I really need a running back. Even though you have Aaron Jones, like he's asking for help in positions that you clearly see you need help, and you're not addressing those positions. So I'm not surprised that Aaron Rodgers asked for it or said he doesn't want to be back. He's taking it for as long as he's taking it, and he's seeing that there's not. I mean, yeah, he won MVP last year, but there's not many. His prime years are fading. So and I think for a player as talented as Aaron Rodgers, I don't think he wants to go out with just one championship. You know what I mean? So Aaron Rodgers asking for a trade out, I completely understand it. Trust me, I do. Like I would have been like, what the hell? Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. So, I don't know, man. It sucks, man. It sucks, but and I understand this. Green Bay did this to themselves. Being stubborn and not trying to adjust. Like, what are you doing?